Our next topic is rate of change of velocity, that is known as acceleration. So whenever the velocity changes, it determines the acceleration. Measure of change in velocity. Suppose you are started with 10 meter per second, and after some time your velocity will be 20 meter per second. So your velocity has changed during the journey. That's why we can say that the rate of change of velocity will produces acceleration. So whenever the velocity changes according to the time, the acceleration will get produced. Uniform motion. In uniform motion, velocity remains constant. We have already discussed about it, that the velocity of an object remains constant. That's why there is no any sort of acceleration produced in it. Because our initial and final velocity remains same, so no acceleration, no change in velocity. In non-uniform motion, velocity changes, so obviously acceleration is present. The mathematical expression or the formula for acceleration is change in velocity upon time. Next is the types of acceleration. In types of acceleration, there are positive acceleration, and the second one is negative acceleration. Before that, we'll discuss the SI unit of acceleration, that is meter per second square, and CGS unit is centimeter per second square. Let's come to discuss with the positive acceleration. In positive acceleration, our final velocity is greater than initial velocity. V is final velocity, U is initial velocity. So we can say that the speed is increases. So we can say acceleration is positive and it is in the same direction as velocity. Like a train is starting from rest and it is speeding up from rest. So this is a positive acceleration because initial velocity is zero because it has started from rest and it has speed up. That means its final velocity will get increased. So it is a case of positive acceleration. Next is negative acceleration, also known as retardation or deceleration. Acceleration in opposite direction of the velocity. That's why acceleration is called negative, that velocity and acceleration both are in opposite direction, or we can say that the speed decreases. Our initial velocity is more than the final velocity. Our train slowing down when approaching the station. We know that when the train is approaching a station, the speed is slowing down. So its initial velocity will be greater than the final velocity. That's why we can say that it is an example of negative acceleration. Here it is an activity that you come across a range of accelerated motion in everyday life. So you have to prepare that where acceleration is positive and where acceleration is negative. So you will think about it and share the list with the classmates. It is a very easy kind of activity, only it is an observation based kind of activity that you have observed the certain objects which are moving around you or have changed their velocity, and according to that you have to determine whether the acceleration is positive or negative. So the next is acceleration as a vector. Means acceleration is also a vector quantity. It has both magnitude and direction. In a uniform acceleration, there is another type of acceleration in which velocity changes by equal amount. Uniform word suggests equal amount, equal time intervals. Motion, and it is known as uniformly accelerated motion because velocity changes in equal amount in equal time intervals. Like stone falling freely. So when stone falling freely from some height, it comes into the acceleration, that is acceleration due to gravity. The value for that is constant. We represent it with the help of g, and the value for g, acceleration due to gravity, is 9.8 meter per second square, which is constant. That's why we say it is a uniform accelerated motion. Next is ball rolling down a smooth incline. Incline is basically like this. When a ball is rolling down on a smooth incline, smooth means it is frictionless, there is no any kind of friction. So it is also a kind of uniform accelerated motion. Next is non-uniform motion, another type of acceleration in which velocity changes by unequal amounts in equal time intervals. Like for first interval of time, the velocity changes 10 meter per second. In the second interval of time, the velocity changes 30 meter per second. So we can say that the time intervals are constant, but the velocity rate of change is not constant. So this is known as non-uniform accelerated motion. Like example is the car on a crowded city road. So the velocity keeps on changing in equal interval times. The velocity changes in unequal amounts. That's why we can say that the car on a crowded city is a non-uniform acceleration. That is variable. Train or bus traveling between townships. So this is also an example of non-uniform acceleration. So basically, acceleration is the rate of change of velocity, not speed, because acceleration is a vector quantity and velocity is also a vector quantity. We cannot say that as the speed changes, then we'll define acceleration. No, acceleration is vector quantity, so we have to take velocity because velocity is a vector quantity. So we have to determine the rate of change of velocity to determine the acceleration. Next is the uniform circular motion also involves acceleration despite constant speed. This is in another kind, in a special kind of example. I'll define you because we have studied that acceleration is rate of change of velocity. But while an object is moving in a circular motion, the speed is constant. So there is no any kind of change of velocity. But this statement is not correct. Velocity is changing. Why velocity is changing? Because velocity is depend on two things, magnitude and direction. So if the magnitude part is constant but the direction is changing, so we also say that velocity is changing, and if velocity is changing then acceleration will be produced, because at this time instant the direction is over here, in this time instant the direction is over here, now the direction is over here. So we can say that in uniform circular motion the direction keeps on changing but the magnitude part that is constant, but still the velocity change. As the velocity changes, acceleration produced. So that's why uniform circular motion involves acceleration.